Un ratito nada más.
El perico es blanco, sí, sí, el tuti rosita, no te confundas, no, mejor evita, un chat de cañita en casa de Toñita, PR se siente cerquita, sí,
Bad Bunny.
sí, en el campeonato nadie me lo quita.
Conejo malo.
What's going on, Mr. Diaz? What's happening, brother?
Chilling, bro. Chilling. Listening to your
Chilling,
Bad Bunny kid.
Yeah, yo, that's catchy, man. It's a nice song.
Yeah, he's you can get addicted to him.
Está pegado el hombre, se pegó.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? This is your podcast, Entre Amigos podcast. I'm over here with my boy. That's every other week. My man, Mr. Diaz. I like the hat, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah,
I
I had to take it out, man, because February 10th is pretty much pitchers and catchers.
Pitches and catches. And we're talking about baseball, right?
Yeah. I don't know where your mind's at, buddy, but yes, I am talking about baseball. So let me ask you this, man.
What's happening, bro?
Did your phone recognize you? Because now you got to go.
Yeah, man. I'm back, bro. I'm back. Well, not not the whole beard, but just the mustache is back. This little thing right here is back.
Yeah, I know you're back, but does your phone recognize you? That's the question.
Yeah, it did. After a couple of tries that same day, I got it to work. But yeah, I can't believe you still remember.
I was like
that on my phone, bro. Oh my god, yeah. I'm telling you, man, that shit was funny. That shit was hilarious, bro.
That's insane, dude. That is insane. That your phone doesn't recognize.
My own phone didn't recognize me.
That's the
What's
weirdest
going
thing,
on,
man.
everybody? We miss you guys. I hope you guys are all doing well. We're back over here, and it's been freaking cold in Rhode Island, bro. It's so cold, right? I went out for a walk today, and I was I was walking in the sidewalk, and this dude bump into me, right? And he wanted to fight. I'm like, whoa, hold on, bro. Let's not fight. It's too fucking cold to fight. No matter who wins, we're both gonna get hurt because it's cold. Why don't you reach out like in June or something? That's how cold it is. You don't even want to fight, bro.
In other words,
No,
hey, I'll take a rain check.
Call me back in June. So right now, no matter who wins the fight, we're both gonna get hurt. That's how cold it is outside.
Yeah. I'll take a rain check. I'm beating your ass, bro.
I was like, can't do it. There's no, you can't fight out in this cold. But
yeah, no.
It's been very cold here in Rhode Island, man. Very windy, but I guess it's expected. January.
There's been a cold front over here also. So, I mean,
what is it like 65?
Wind
chills 52.
Yeah, but it has been dropping like 40s, something like that, 30s.
Really?
Overnight. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Not late, like not the last couple of days, but last weekend it was cold, if you want to call it cold, compared to you over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's been pretty cold. Yeah, I mean, this weekend, we are gonna have some good weather over here. I think it's gonna be like in the 40s. Mm-hmm. It is gonna rain. Then again, back on I think Monday or Tuesday is gonna, temperature's gonna drop again back to the 15, 17 degrees. But what are we gonna do as New England? You know what I'm saying? We're not getting snow. We haven't gotten our first snowstorm yet, so I think we're very lucky here in Rhode Island. But
Is there any snow pending?
Nah,
Nothing.
rain for the weekend. No snow, bro. No snow. Climate change, man.
Really?
All discombobulated. Remember when we were kids, bro? It used to snow like every other day. You used to go to school
Mhm.
with, like a foot of snow on
I
top.
used to have fun. I used to have fun in the snow, man. Growing
It
up.
was fun. I mean, it still is fun.
Right?
Well, if you're
No,
young.
it's negative, sir. You're talking about you don't want to fight outside, and you're saying snow is fun. Negative.
Uh, well, it used to be fun. You know what I'm saying? Like
It
you
used to
said,
be
it
fun.
used to be fun. Yeah, when we were
Well, you had no care in the world, man. You know what I mean? You just went out there and did your thing.
yeah.
So you didn't have to pay bills, you didn't have to pay rent, you didn't have to do any of that. You didn't have to wake up at 4 a.m. to get ready for work.
No,
That was the catalyst, man, for me moving out here back in '08, bro. You know, when that last storm that we had in '08, right? I went outside. This is when I was living in Hollis, right?
mm.
And I had finished cleaning the driveway, bro. And the damn city truck came and just went whoosh, covered it all back up, bro. I was like, done. I'm done.
I got something right for you guys, for everybody that's listening that has that issue, right? Of cleaning your driveway, and then you have a truck, a plow that comes and throws all the ice back in your driveway. So you know what you do? You got to go about 6 feet from where the truck is coming, and kind of like curve it. So when the truck hits that plate, those 6 feet, 8 feet, 10 feet that you clear, that's where the snow will hit. And by the time it gets to your driveway,
Elmer,
there ain't no
Elmer,
ice.
stop. You think
I'm
I'm gonna go
just
out there
saying.
and
I'm giving
measure
you.
that shit,
Well, I
bro?
mean, I'm not
You
telling
think
you,
I'm gonna
but
go
I'm
out
telling
there
the.
with?
Hold on, I'm
I'm not.
telling the
Even
people.
if I was up there, you think I'm gonna
We,
go out there in that damn cold, man? 3 feet of snow and measure. All right, let me see. Is this 6 feet, bro? Do we got? Do we
well, I
have
mean,
6 feet
either
here?
that, right? Either that, or the hard work that you did of cleaning the inches of your driveway is just gonna go to hell. So you do that.
I'm not
Listen,
measuring that
don't
shit.
listen don't listen to Mr. Diaz. Listen to what I'm saying. If you
Oh,
have a
shit.
driveway and you deal with that issue, right? What you do is you clean an extra 6, 10, 8, 10 more feet, right, of snow. You clear that spot so
Listen,
by the time the truck gets
those
there, it's
people.
gonna push the snow into that empty space, and you won't have ice in your driveway again, man. Because I mean,
Those
used to
poor
happen to
New
me before, and
England
it stops.
residents.
All
Those
New
poor
England
New England
residents,
residents.
listen to what I'm telling you. I know what I'm saying.
All those New England residents, former, all those current New England residents do not want to be out there anyways plowing that damn snow or shoveling the damn snow. What makes you think they're gonna go out there at 5 a.m. just before work and measure that shit? They
Well,
ain't
I
measuring that
mean,
shit.
the way I look at it, you have no choice. You still got to do it, though. You got to
Yeah.
do it. I
Well,
mean,
you have to shovel. I mean, you have to
you
make
have
your
to
path,
show it.
man.
Yeah,
I'm not fucking measuring. Oye, nena, dame la cinta. ¿La cinta de qué?
yeah. Elmer said I got to measure 10 feet.
Entre amigos said you gotta measure 10 feet more.
Uh,
More.
no,
10
it
more.
does. I mean, it's crazy, but I mean, it's part of living here in New England, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to.
That's why I left, sir. Keep it. You can have it.
I guess you didn't like it. You were not a fan of
I'm
shoveling
done.
the snow. I like it. I
Nah,
like
man.
it.
I know. Well, at the beginning, no, I don't. Here's the thing. So when you were a kid, you didn't care, right? But when you start getting old and you got responsibilities, man, you got to get to work, especially if you're on the day shift, man. And you had that overnight snow just covered everything. Nobody wants to wake up and start shoveling snow just before work. So now you're already stressed before you even got to work. You know what I mean? Like, never mind, oh yeah, Elmer and Mr. Diaz said we got to measure 10 feet more from the curb. Never mind that shit.
Well, that's an advice I would like to give the people, the listeners,
Yeah,
everybody
man.
that's watching. I mean, it
Yeah.
helps out. I mean,
You know who
at
gives
least
great
listen,
advice? The
listen,
people don't have to deal with that shit.
listen. So I think I rather, do what the podcast it's advising me to do than not listening to what they're telling me to do. And here comes the truck and just
Oh my
plows the
god,
snow back into my driveway. Now
they
you be
shoved
pissed
that
off
shit in.
twice. You'll be pissed off because you work hard, and now you'll be pissed off because now you got eyes back in your driveway or
I'm
one
surprised nobody has
again,
come
bro.
up with like a system, or
That
some
is a system.
technology. That's not a system, bro. That's geometry and
That's
math and all that.
physics.
I'm good, bro. Like
Uh-huh.
and then these trucks that come in these narrow streets, especially in like in Providence, man. You know what I mean? And some
Yeah.
streets in Boston is the same way. They're so narrow.
Oh, over
You got
there, they're
cars.
even worse. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You got cars on both sides, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then you got these trucks just plowing right through. Like, I'm sorry if you got a Fiat or one of those little
It's gonna
British
get
cars,
pushed.
the little Coopers. Oh, you're
The
done,
Mini
bro.
Coopers.
Oh, you're done, bro. You're done. Or
uh,
those little two seaters, those Mercedes two seaters. You ever see those things?
or the
They don't
I
like
think
have a skateboard,
M3s or C3s, I think they're called.
whatever. They C two and a half, the medio metro cars and shit.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. But like I said, so far we've been lucky. We haven't had any snow. So I mean, I think I think the only ones that are suffering right now are the people that invested in plow trucks. You know,
Absolutely.
you know.
Well, they will always make money in whether it's gravel, snow. I mean, you could always find something to with those plows. You
Yeah,
know what
but
I
they
mean?
be they be charging people, man. Like they charge like,
People pay.
like a lot, 300. That's 300 every time they go.
I know, bro.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
know.
So they'll go when there's like 2, 3, 4 inches of snow, and then if it continues, they go back at it again. So you're talking about like a $600 day in just one parking spot.
I'll be the dummy. I'll be the dummy that he just finished plowing. The city truck came, covered it up again, and then he comes back. Didn't I just? Yeah. Hey, man. I'm sorry, man. That's another 300. Next time, you have to measure 10 feet from the curb extra, and I won't charge you another 300.
I'll be the
Uh,
guy that would tell the guy that plow the driver, like, wait, you didn't measure 10 feet?
You didn't measure 10 feet? Everybody knows that.
It's common
Like,
sense, man. What's wrong
it's
with you?
common sense. You must be not. Yeah, I don't. You wasn't listening to the podcast. I mean, everybody. This is common sense. 10 feet from the curb.
uh, nah, it's crazy, man. But hey,
But
it
we
is
we
what it is,
okay.
bro.
So we got cold weather over here, right? Or
Mm,
quote unquote cold weather down here. Up there you got freezing weather, no snow
right.
yet.
Yeah.
Out west, man, them fires, bro.
Oh boy.
Can you imagine? Like, hey, babe, turn off the heat. What do you mean turn off the heat? The heat is what are you talking about? You open your eyes,
Ah.
man, and hell's just ready rolling over towards you, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm only making light of it, because in times like that, you have to find something to make you smile a little bit, man, because
Yeah.
the suffering that these people are going through, man,
Yeah.
just seeing these fires just plummet all these houses, man, that people work hard for. You know what I mean? All the everything they own is gone. Pictures,
Mhm.
memories. I mean, everything
Oh
gone,
man. Yeah. Yeah.
gone, bro.
It's pretty
In in
sad.
in seconds, bro.
Yeah.
And it's just rolling right through, man. It's
Yeah.
insane, man. It's
That's
insane.
pretty sad. I heard a story, right, about this nurse. Um, she was talking about her parents lost their home, uh, that they had been there for 75 years old. Her parents are 90 years old, and the house that got burned, they had been there for 75 years.
Dude, that
Imagine
sucks.
that. And you know what's even crazier? The insurance company, like the 545 protection, had
Yeah.
denied them coverage, bro.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, man. So this lady was crying, man. Like, she was talking to the person that was interviewing them, she was just tearing up, man, because losing a home that you had for 75 years, and it's everything that your parents, the only, like, one of the things that your parents had for so long. It's like you said,
70 years,
the
bro.
home, the memories, and now you're probably not going to have money to rebuild,
Hmm.
because you were not covered. So it's, I think, thousands of people were affected, strongly, like really bad.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah,
Like losing everything they have, you know what I'm saying? Like, their
yeah.
home, the memories and everything. There's a lot of things that
That's
you
that's. I mean,
cannot
think about it.
get back.
70 years of memories, bro.
Hmm.
70 years of memories, bro. Just gone in a matter of seconds, bro.
Yeah. And so, I mean, there's so much to talk about this, man. One of the things that that also has been happening with this fires over there is the misinformation, man. There's been a
Hmm.
lot of misinformation. There's
Hmm.
been a lot of blaming. You know, I think that I heard more blaming, right,
Yeah,
than ideas on how to
yeah.
prevent this from happening, or how to get out of this mess. This problem, this catastrophe that happened.
Hmm.
Uh, there's a lot of like blame shifting, between
Yeah, yeah.
people that are in charge, and I think that I understand that, people make mistakes, but this was not the time to be telling people what they did wrong, or what they believe
You're wrong.
wrong, or why you
Exactly.
imagine that they did wrong. It was like, what can we do to help you? How
Yeah.
can we help all these
We'll
people?
worry about that other stuff later.
About, yeah, we deal with that after. And this is when it comes to like politics, a lot of blame shifting, a lot, talking about like all these people over there, they don't deserve help. What are you talking about? These are like human beings that lost everything, lost their lives, their pets, eh, lost everything, and you're talking about like, no, they don't deserve because you feel you're affiliated to certain type of, to a certain party, and you feel like you don't need to help them. No, this is about individuals, human beings, people that pay taxes.
Hmm.
So that's one of the things that pissed me off a lot about, the way they were handling. And at the end of the day, they do whatever they do, but I think this was a time where um they should have put all the politics aside and did what the people did. Also had a lot of testimonies about like these people, right? They were Mexicans. They had a hot dog stand, right?
Hmm.
And then they decided to go to the worst areas
Hmm.
and give the people that were uh, trouble,
Helping.
and the firefighters, everybody that was
Hmm.
helping, give them, feed them, but they also made an announcement, and the announcement went viral in California for
Hmm.
other people that had like food trucks, that everybody that was a food vendor, chefs, like
Yeah.
big time chefs, everybody. So they created this movement, man, to feed everyone that was affected by the fire or that was there working. And that's what the people like in politics
Mhm.
needed to do. Did the same thing that the people did, like the civilians did. They
Yeah.
got together and they fed whoever needed to be,
Hmm.
fed, and put all differences aside, and they didn't care about profits or nothing. They just want to be there
Yeah.
to help. And
Yeah.
that tells you, man, that us as like civilians or regular people, if we unite, we have power, we can do a lot of things, man. Not like
Absolutely.
politics, that they have all this blame shifting, and instead of coming up with like ideas on how to rebuild or how to prevent this happen, so
Hmm.
I was glad that that all these people, all these benders got together and did all that stuff. So I hope that up high in politics they were taking notes and be true to themselves and be like, wow,
But
look
they're
what
not,
they
man.
did and we can't
They're
do it.
not. They're not. That's the problem. They're not gonna, oh, they did it. I think we could do it. No, I mean they obviously got the pockets, to start repairing and start, even sending, like you're saying, food trucks, or just, I don't know, figuring something out, like you're saying, but they
Hmm.
won't, because at the end of the day, all they think about is the dollars, man. How are we going to capitalize on rebuilding? You know, does California deserve it? We've given them money. Now it goes back to that blame game you're talking about, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't care about none of that. But everybody's an expert.
Hmm.
Everybody's an expert on climate change. Everybody's an expert on, you know, fire control. You got everybody on, a lot of people on social media that are, either Republican or Democrat, pointing fingers, like you're saying, you know, we did this already, and they never took advantage of it, and this is why, or they should have been watering those areas in the first place.
Hmm.
Like, who the hell are you? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hmm.
These things happen, but I know that from what I'm hearing, I know it wasn't, I think it was intentional what happened. I think
Mm.
somebody did start it, and it just, obviously it got out of control.
It got out of control because
That's
the
that's that's
winds
what I,
and
yeah, the winds and whatever, all those dry patches and
hmm.
whatnot. So I think it was intentional, so in a way, it's, we can't blame climate change because somebody went over there and actually lit it up. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Um, Nonetheless, it's still a catastrophe. I mean,
Yeah.
it's still, besides any of that, you got people that, like you're saying, that that family 70 years in one place, you know, now
Hmm.
their whole history, according to that area right there, is gone,
Yeah.
gone, seconds, you know. But you got politicians and everybody else, pointing fingers and saying, you know, his fault, her fault. You know what I mean? Pointing away,
Hmm.
always pointing away, rather than coming together, like those food vendors, and saying, "Hey, listen, man, some of these firefighters haven't gone to sleep, and if they
Hmm.
do, and if they are going to sleep, they're just picking a corner somewhere, 5-10 minutes, and right back at it.
We're back at it. Yeah. Yeah.
There's no way I could ever do that job. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that. You know,
No, it's crazy and it sucks. It's you know all this. Like whenever there's something like that, you expect your leaders, to come through and
yeah,
tell their people, hey, listen, we got this, we're gonna fight, whatever you need, we're here to help you, we're
hmm,
fighting this, we're in this together. And then when everything's done, and then when everything's fixed or solved, then you can start blaming. But now
yeah,
while the fires are burning people's homes, you're
insane, bro.
arguing that there was not enough water, there was not enough this, and this is their fault. Or even if it is or if
Hmm.
it's not a time of a place to say that. So that's one of the things that just kind of like pissed me off, about it. And then just going back to how bad can you feel for everyone that lost their home. It's there's really
Have you
like no
seen those
words to
videos
express, man.
of those emergency helicopters, man? Those they just, listen, man. They get so close to the ocean,
Mm,
they're dropping to pick up water, and they
to pick
lift
up
right
one.
back up.
Yeah,
That thing is
that's crazy.
amazing, bro.
Yeah, how good of
It
a
is
pilot you got to be.
oh my god.
Bro, you're picking up water. I mean,
Yo,
you got
Diaz,
the
hey,
helicopter,
you
right?
gotta,
They had the bucket. What about the planes?
yeah. Oh
The
yeah, same
planes, bro.
the
Yeah,
planes,
yeah,
man.
the
They're doing the
planes that
same thing. Hey, Diaz, we gotta lift it up, man. We gotta lift it up. We gotta
Oh,
right
hold
into
on.
the
I
wall.
think we got a fish stuck in the vent. We ain't fishing. You're picking up
These
fish.
guys get so close
Mhm.
to the
Yeah,
water. It is insane, bro.
yeah.
It is insane. I don't even know how they're not even crashing these things, man.
Yo,
You know
it's the
what I mean?
ability, man. You
And
know,
it's one after the other. One after the Whenever you get a chance, YouTube this stuff, man, you're gonna be so amazed. It's like, how are they even doing this?
no, I
You know?
mean, I seen it. I know what you're talking about because I
Oh
did
my
see
god.
some videos, bro, about the pilots landing in the water, right?
Yeah.
And they had
They're not landing. They're
well, yeah,
skimming
well,
the water.
they're
Yeah.
sliding, right? They're sliding,
Yes.
and the water goes right in there. So basically, they're going like that. They're picking up the
Scoop.
water and
Yeah.
woo.
They're
So you
scooping the
gotta
water and keep going.
imagine you gotta hit the water at the right speed, right? You gotta hit
Wave.
the water at the right speed. You gotta maintain this speed, and then once you have about uh God knows how many
Lift up.
thousands of pounds of weight, after your tanks are full, now you got to pick up speed to lift. So
It's insane, bro.
it's crazy. This pilots, you got to give
The
it to them, bro.
Yeah, the ability that these pilots have, man, to actually get that low to the ground, bro, and not
Now
crash that damn thing.
I don't know, right, if it happened in these wildfires, but I did see a video where a helicopter was dropping a bucket of water
Mm,
over the fire, but
yeah.
he missed probably by 2 seconds too late, and all the water landed on the on the firefighter and the fire
But here's
Bro,
the
it
thing.
was it was so
But here's the
clear,
thing.
bro. The person that was filming got everything. You see, like the big flame, bro, and you see the helicopter going while dropping the water, and he
But
dropped it like a second too late.
think about this. Was it really a mistake? You know, because some of these
I think
firefighters
it
are
was.
hot. Well, no, I'm not
No,
saying.
no, but
I'm
I
not
mean,
saying
no,
it wasn't.
you're dropping hundreds of thousands of
No,
gallons of
no, I
water.
know,
You're not
no, I
gonna
get it.
drop it over a
No,
firefighter.
no, I get it. But remember that some of these firefighters, heat exhaustion.
Like heat
You know,
exhaustion.
they got thousands, hundreds of pounds on top of them, man, count consistently, running back and forth. Now, I'm not saying that
That they were
the
being
heat,
refreshed.
it was like meant to be. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? You
yeah,
know,
I get you.
yeah. So it was like, okay, they got cooled off. Now stop making the mistake. The fire's over there.
He's like, come back.
I'm telling you, man, I could
Yeah,
not do that job, bro. I couldn't do that, man. That's
it's
you know,
tough.
you know, thousands of degrees of heat, man, just blowing your way, man, and you know, is and going back to these people that are losing their things, man. It's horrible, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't care how tough you are, man, and how how macho someone can be, man. That don't break
Hmm.
anybody down, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know for sure.
Yeah, that's just insane, dude.
It's crazy, man. But there's so much happening in the world, man. That we can stay up here and talk about it all night. I mean, we're not experts, and this is just a little bit of what we
Yeah.
know and what we see. You know what I'm saying? But
And now here's the thing: how else are we going to get our news, and how else are we going to get our updates if TikTok is
bro,
banning
I'm
on
depressed.
Sunday?
I'm depressed. Sharp, please.
How
I'm gonna spend this
how
whole
we get
weekend
our
drinking because I ain't gonna have no TikTok.
now? Is it at a specific time of the day, or is it exactly at
So
midnight?
I don't know. So all right. So it's supposed to go down on Sunday, right? So let's say it goes down Sunday at 12 a.m., right? Now, I don't know if all right, so for a fact, if you search on the Apple Store or the Google Play Store,
Yeah,
you ain't gonna find it. Okay, you ain't
really?
gonna find it. If yeah, it's gonna be gone, right? Now, I don't know if the app is still gonna work, right?
Mm.
Up until it needs a software upgrade. You know how they do like upgrades
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
are
Updates.
they upgrades, right? That's what they call. Yeah,
Yeah.
they do upgrades, right? Every so often. So you ain't gonna be able to do the upgrade because it's not in the store. So once you can't do the upgrade, it's gonna start lagging and it's not gonna be functioning well. That's if you're still able to use it because you already have it in your phone.
Hmm.
It might still work. Now, another thing that you can do is if you have like a VPN,
Mm-hmm.
so it's prohibited here in the United States, but not in Canada, not in Mexico, not in Puerto Rico, not in, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know Puerto Rico was Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
But let's say, you have a VPN, you can put your VPN that you are in Canada, you still
Mhm.
should be able to watch it with no problems and see it.
Hmm.
So get yourself a VPN.
Man, that's too much work, bro.
Nah, you could get one. You could go. They're not expensive. It's good to have them.
The
You can
VPNs.
actually, yeah. So let's say if you have a VPN and there's like shows that only show, let's say you have Netflix, right? And this shows that only show like in Canada or in Europe on Netflix that they're not
Yeah.
allowed to be seen here in the United States. If you have a VPN, you can watch those TV shows on Netflix or those movies that are not allowed here in the United States on Netflix. So you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't cost much. You can get like a 1 year subscription for like 45 $50 for the whole year.
Huh.
And it's actually good to have because if you're like someone that surfs the web a lot and you don't want to be tracked or you don't want like your information to be hacked or all that stuff like that,
Yeah.
having a VPN is good because they'll never, the hackers or anyone, I mean, they do everything, but at least it'll help
Yeah.
you prevent from your stuff to be, your information to be phished. So it's a good thing to have and it's not expensive.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we're gonna find out what's gonna.
I guess we'll
What do
find
we
out on
need?
on Sunday.
VPNs or whatever the hell, on Sunday. I
Yeah.
mean, like, how can they even? I don't know, man. It's just weird to me, man. Like, what they're doing with this stuff, you know, because not today. I just got a letter, in the mail when I checked the mail this morning that a health organization there was hacked and my information was already breached.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like
You see what I'm saying?
you know how many text messages I get on my phone number, right? From like some weird numbers. So when you're getting, right, if you're one of those persons that gets text messages all the time, right,
Yeah,
saying that UPS, your
yeah.
this and that, that means that your phone number, your information
Good.
has been
It's
somewhere
cooked.
in the dark web.
It's been in the
So
dark web.
and plus a lot of the companies they already sell your information. So they're like, well, we're trying to protect you from yeah, the United States
You ain't
citizens
protecting me.
data, like we're trying to protect all your data, bro. It's
It's already
everywhere.
gone.
It's
It's
even
gone.
in Mars, bro. It's in Jupiter. Our data, it's everywhere, man.
You
it's
got you
it's
got a little green guy, man.
you got a little green guy, open a credit cards on Saturn, bro. Pretty soon you're gonna get a bill, man, about about some chip that you're like, what the hell is this? I'm telling you,
Oh,
your data is everywhere, man. It's and all these big companies. That's what they do. They use your data. They sell your information. I mean, like I said, I'm not an expert. You're not an expert, but we do know our information. It's
oh,
all over the
it's
world.
it's been
It's a,
sold, man.
it's been
It's been
so.
trafficked,
I mean,
sold,
not too long
abused.
ago, I don't know if you heard here in the state of Rhode Island, there was a breach. Is that what it's called? Yeah, breach, right?
Yeah, yeah,
That
breach.
they stole all the information, bro, from people that had like taken like food stamps and all that stuff like that. This specific office or yeah, office in Rhode Island, they stole like I think like 30,000 people's informations, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of fucking food
Um
stamps, bro. That's a
yeah, well,
lot.
yeah, people that took like, like como ayuda del gobierno y cosas así, like le robaron la información. So,
Oye, como
what
que los cupones este mes como que están tan bajitos, ¿qué
tan
pasó?
bajito. All I say, bro, para todas las personas que they have bad credit, man, your information gets stolen. You just pray that, it gets wiped.
Or they fix it.
You wake up
Yeah,
one money, bro. You
I got a
wake up one
720
morning, you
credit
gotta you
score.
gotta you gotta offer in the mailbox from like a Black American Express, bro, because your credit card your credit score is like 850.
Hey, can
You get like a Chase Platinum, bro.
would, would you like my kids' information also so you can build their credit?
Uh, it's crazy, man. But it is what it is. But I don't know. So there's been this trend going on TikTok.
Oye,
Uh,
nene, los cupones llegaron bajitos este mes.
Tú usaste los cupones.
Tú usaste los
Tú
cupones.
los vendiste por cigarrillo otra vez. Mira. Va
¿De
a
dónde
comer
salieron esas
arroz y
cervezas?
huevo por el resto de la semana, del resto del mes, hasta que lleguen los cupones el primero, porque desgraciado, mami, pero yo no hice nada. Bueno, yo no sé, pero los cupones llegaron bajitos.
Y aquí somos dos nada más, tú y yo.
Y yo no
¿Dónde
fui.
salieron las cervezas?
Oh my God, remember those days, man? Los maridos le robaban los food stamps a las mujeres, bro, para ir a capiar. Ay, María. Para ir a capiar. Yo, we gotta do a show in Spanish. Todo en
Son
español
100,
completo.
son 100, son 100 para 50.
Mira, papi, mami, bueno, papi, tengo 100 pesos de cupones acá. Dame 50
Dame 50.
y estamos bien.
¿Para qué tú quieres eso? A comprar pan y leche, baby.
Es más, que se joda, dame 25 y te voy a dar 100. Oh my God, bro. I'm telling you, man. Los cupones, bro. You remember the books? ¿Tú te acuerdas de los libros? Los libros de
Yeah,
cupones.
I used to be like a checkbook, bro. They were brown, yellow,
¿Cuánto es?
red.
¿Cuánto es? 25 pesos.
Un día uno.
Ya lo se rompió. Mi mamá me va a matar ahora.
Después que los números machen también.
El librito de cupones, bro.
Them
Oh
things used
my
to be heavy,
goodness.
bro, because they used to give you like different colors.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The
man.
20s, the 50s, right? The ones, fives.
I don't know. You had him. I never had him. I just know.
I had them, bro. I had them. Hell yeah, bro. We had them things, bro. It was like one of it looked like Monopoly money, bro. Like cardboard. Yeah, bro. We had them books, man.
Joe, people must have waited for those libritos to come on the first so bad. Huh?
All
Yeah.
day, bro.
So one of the things, like growing up with you know, like a lot of my friends that their parents were on welfare and food stamps, was that if you go there like the first week of the month, right? How do we end up in this subject? But anyways,
I don't know. Who knows?
so if you were their friend, right, and their parents were on food stands, right? You go there like the first week of the month. You used to eat steak, you know, rice and beans, chicken, rice and
Good.
beans, you know,
You say good, bro.
pork chops, rice and beans, you know, sodas, juices, bro. There was everything,
Good
everything.
cereal. The good
Your
cereal.
good cereal, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Now by the
No
by by like you know,
conflate.
like the 15 or the 16, you will probably just eating like you know, like chicken, you know, maybe pork chops.
It's going
There was
downhill.
no steak. There was no steak. No, it was like chicken and pork chops.
Yeah.
By like the third or fourth week, it was only chicken. Right?
Yeah.
Now, when he like 4 or 5 days before the first, it was straight up white rice with a fried egg.
He get you.
He catch you. Yo, you were lucky if you get those toners, man. You know, you were lucky if you get those toners. Or you could get like jamonilla. Remember,
Oh
like,
my God.
¿cómo
Yeah,
se
the
llama
spam,
esa?
spam.
Spam. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe if you're lucky, you get spam. Like I thought, you know,
I
like
was a chef with that, bro. I used to chop it up. Man, you used to make all kinds of stuff with that thing, bro. And salty
I
as heck,
like
man.
I like the sandwiches. You know, you get a toast. You slice the ham. You get a toast. Couple fried eggs in there, like over hard. Oh man, some cheese on it. I make those things sometimes at work. They're good.
I don't
Good
want a heart attack, bro. I'm good.
Eh.
I gotta sit down, man. My ankles are swollen. What happened?
All that sodium.
I had a spam
All that
sandwich.
sodium,
Elmer
man.
gave me. It tasted good.
But yeah, that was the story growing up with friends that their parents were
There was a
food stamps.
Chinese restaurant in Central Falls, bro. They used to take food stamps, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, so I used to go get Chinese
Chinese.
with food stamps.
Yeah, we used to get Chinese with food stamps, bro. Yep. Hell yeah. So
Uh,
imagine. Well, I mean, well, there's you know, the people always find a way to to
there,
make
yeah, yeah.
things. You know what I mean? So yeah, they'll find a way, bro.
All you had to do, you just go to the bodega, or you used to go to
Bodega,
bodega, get.
bodega with the cat that's on top of the bread, all that stuff. You can't even hear yourself thinking, man, because the music's so loud.
uh, guys holding a Heineken while he's asking you, "What do you
Oh
want?"
my god. Yeah.
Uh,
They're playing dominoes literally on the counter. You know what I mean? I'm trying to pay for this shit.
uh, those were the good old days, man. But yeah, bro. So we're definitely gonna miss TikTok. Oh, but no, what I wanted to tell you about that was I don't know how we end up talking about food stands, but it was good subject. We'll continue about it next week. Tell us your story. Now, so there's this app. It's called Red Note. I'm sure you guys heard of it
Yeah, you were
already.
talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that one is a straight up Chinese app and is run by the
Let's
government
not
of China.
continue. Let's not continue getting these Chinese people in trouble, man. This is
So
why we're
listen,
in
so
this
this
mess in
is
the
like
first place.
this is like straight up Chinese. There's no like CEO from Singapore like TikTok because like the CEO from TikTok is from Singapore. He's
Yeah,
not Chinese.
he's Singaporean.
So
Yeah, yeah.
anyways, so this app is trending number one right now here in the United States. And how is it trending number one? Because all these rebels, all these people that are pissed off at at the not at TikTok, that are pissed off at the government, right, for banning
Shutting down.
TikTok,
Hmm.
are going to that app that is
I didn't know
basically
about it until you
it's
mentioned
almost
it.
it's almost the same thing as TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything's in
Like, but okay,
Chinese.
but hold on, but okay, so this red note thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Like out of direction. Do I gotta download Duolingo
So
to
everything's
to
in
follow
Mandarin.
instructions on how to
No, no. So
upload
listen, no,
video?
no. So when you go in there, right, everything's in Mandarin, right? There is a settings now. Even in TikTok, now they have. I seen like the videos, the tutorials, or how they change the language. So they tell you, oh, go here, go here, go here, go here. You know what I'm saying? And then you change it to the language of your preference. So all these people that are going or that are gone to this new app are called TikTok refugees.
Are you getting all this? Temple.
They're called TikTok refugees, right? And
You're gonna be a refugee soon, bro. You'll be
it has made such a big impact, right? That even I believe the government recognize all these people that are going from TikTok into this app. So ain't no stopping people,
okay.
man. They will always find a way.
So is it the same? Is it an equivalent to TikTok, or is it like it's the
Everything you'll
same
find
stuff
like
like videos?
entertainment. Yep, same thing. It's el
Just bring
algorithm.
back Vine.
It's
Bring
lo
back Vine,
mismo.
bro. Why
You
can't
know
we
what I'm
just
saying?
bring back Vine or MySpace? Things that are still
Oh,
out
I would
there.
love to have my space back.
Why can't we just bring this stuff back, bro?
I would love to have my space. Where's Tom? What happened to Tom? Where's
I
Tom,
don't know.
man?
He's probably still
Yeah.
like this on the computer. That big.
He's like,
He's not,
yo,
he's not even looking
yeah.
at
I used to
Tom.
love
I don't even know
MySpace, man.
Tom.
Remember you like on your main page, you used to be able to
Yeah,
have
that's
music.
he was
You had like
everybody's
a playlist there.
he was everybody's first friend.
Tom,
Everybody,
yeah, yeah. Tom was
Tom
my
was
friend.
Tom.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
always like
Tom was
number
everybody.
one.
Same shirt, same goofy look. You know,
Yeah, I actually,
if you
what's
down,
crazy?
if you download Red Note, you'll see Tom. Tom will be
You'll see
there.
Tom. You know what's crazy though? I have my friend. Her name's Maria. She's from Ohio. I met her. Actually, no, I met her on Univision, and then we were friends on MySpace.
Mhm.
And I'm talking about like
MySpace guy.
2006, 2006, bro. And we're still friends.
Yeah.
We talk all the time. Yeah. So Lourdes, if you're watching, I love you. You're my number one. Tom is not. Lourdes. She lives in Ohio, bro. She's a great friend of mine, bro, and that's how we met, man. We met
Huh.
online, and our friendship is it's very, very, very strong. You know what I'm saying? We
Have
never
you met in
lost
person?
contact. Huh?
Have you met in person?
Yes, yes, yes.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, Lourdes. Yeah, I met her in person. She's a very beautiful lady. She's actually
Is
Puerto
she
Rican.
is she taller than you? Or is she your height? Is
She
she
is, bro.
small?
She's 5'8". She's tall, man. She's
She's
5'8".
tall.
Yeah, yeah. She's 5'8". Beautiful girl, man. And I'm telling you, she's actually Christian. She's a very, una mujer,
Are we all?
dedicated to God.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's,
Okay. That's good. That's good.
I'm like, oh, Shaggy. So, Lulde, if you're watching, I love you. Shout outs to you. She did got pissed off at me one time, but
Oh,
we fixed things up, and our friendship continues.
women, man. That's
No,
don't
but
find it.
you know what it is though, that the bond was so strong, right? That we stay after she got mad at me, we stayed without talking. I think for like a year or 2 years, bro. And then
Damn. 1 year without talking. What the hell you
1 year or
do?
2 years without talking, bro. And then when we finally, started talking again, it made the friendship a lot stronger. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm,
it was good, man. So with social media, man, you meet so many people, bro.
yeah.
And you make a lot of friends. So it's not just about entertainment, but you do build relationships. So I'm definitely, you know what I'm saying. I can say that I have met people through TikTok. I had that. I haven't met personally, but I video chat with them. You know what I'm saying, and we have a friendship relationship. You know what I'm saying. So it's definitely going to be very sad if it goes
Why?
down.
Yeah, but my question is, because I still don't, I get vague answers on like why, why are they banning this thing? I mean, you got people,
So,
you got thousands of people making,
bro, you
thousands
have
of dollars, millions of dollars.
170. Listen, you have 170 million Americans. That's more than half that are on TikTok. You have about 5 million companies, small companies that do business through TikTok.
Yeah,
TikTok created millionaires. A lot of young people became millionaires because of TikTok.
yeah. I think
I
it's
learned
more
to do a lot of shit because of TikTok. I
absolutely
learned a lot about books because of TikTok.
yes.
Jokes, entertainment, health things. Bro, there's a lot of
Podcasting.
good podcasting. Yes.
Hmm.
There's a lot of like great information about like natural medicine, to
Yeah.
lower your cholesterol,
Yes.
to help you fight diabetes,
So let me tell you
um
this. Let me tell
uh
you this. Do you I think it's more than just the data breach stuff.
you,
It's everything you're saying.
the
It's
big
everything you're
corporation.
saying. Everything you're saying has to do with you got people, holistic healers out there, man, that are helping people, lower diabetes, lower
Mhm.
psoriasis, back pains, magnesium levels up,
Mhm.
all kinds of stuff. Then you got people teaching other people how to build their credits. You got people
Yeah,
teaching about,
yeah, yeah, I
cologne.
agree
I
with
mean,
that.
I
Yeah.
have built my cologne repertoire, man. Like my whole collection of cologne, man,
Mhm.
has significantly grown because of TikTok. I've learned so much. I'm still learning,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
At 19, I'm gonna have to do some other. I'm gonna have to download Red Note, but whatever, right? But then
Mhm.
you have people trying to study to be nurses. You got people
Mhm.
teaching languages. You
Yeah.
know, you got I mean all walks of life, bro. So there has to be
Mhm.
more to it than just a fucking data breach, bro. Let's
Yeah.
be realistic, you know. And the next company that takes over, or whatever it is that's gonna hit, like TikTok, if TikTok gets banned, right? We'll have the same issue.
Mhm.
Understand? Because they're trying to suppress information, man.
Yeah.
Control, bro.
Yeah.
You know, let's not say, oh yeah, the U.S. Yeah, we're free, freedom of speech, freedom of this, freedom of that. Everybody comes here, land of opportunity. You're blocking those opportunities.
Mhm.
You're blocking opportunities, bro.
Yeah.
Why? Because people are starting to wake up and noticing that I don't need to go to the doctor for certain things when I have them downstairs in my cupboard. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And they're
Mm-hmm.
teaching you how to make homemade remedies, man, to avoid these nasty medicines that these
Mm-hmm.
doctors are trying to push.
Mm-hmm.
Dana White is one of them, bro. Dana White said to himself, I will never ever visit another doctor again unless I broke my arm,
Mm-hmm.
got into a bad accident. Obviously, I have to go see somebody
Mm-hmm.
to get fixed that way. But
Mm-hmm.
as far as internal health, like, you know, blood pressure, diabetes, migraines, all this other stuff, funguses, all kind,
Mm-hmm.
bellies, whatever. He said it himself. He's like, I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
done because all they want to do is give you a pill for that
Mm-hmm.
pill.
Mm-hmm.
That pill gets another pill. That
To
other
alleviate the
to
problem.
alleviate one
No,
problem, but you're
yeah.
creating
You create
10
another one.
more. You're
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
creating 10 more.
Yeah.
So when you got people out there giving out free information, on how to do things and not look for a doctor, you know, to get a pill for any issue you're having, you know,
Mm-hmm.
people are gonna start being like, yo, man, we're losing money here. We're
Yeah.
losing millions
Mm-hmm.
because this guy on TikTok is teaching them for free the things that we know is true, but we're
Yeah.
trying to suppress it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's more to it than the data breach because we said it earlier. My shit's already in Mars, like you said, bro. Some
Mm-hmm.
green guy right now is using a black Amex.
under under Mr. Diaz. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
been I think my information has been stolen since the day I was born, bro. So don't come at me with this data breach stuff, man, because I think it's all a scam. I think it's a lie. I think that you're hiding behind that, oh yeah, this is a land opportunity. We're trying to protect our people here. No, you're no different than some of these countries that try to suppress information, that try to. We're just doing it in a way where it looks like it's you know uh, civilized.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, we're making it look like, oh yeah, we're just trying to protect who we are as a nation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're doing it backwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're causing people to want to leave. You're blocking people from reaching their goals, their dreams. You know. Now think about it. The 19th, you probably have people right now on TikTok because there are classes on TikTok. I'm sure
Yeah.
you know that,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and they're gonna miss out on information, bro. They're taking these classes, and now after the 19th, they're stuck unless they figure out a way to get information, directly through that person that's teaching, which I'm sure they will.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like, why cause this issue? Why cause this pile up, for no reason?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And again, they use these cheap excuses, man, like we're 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
It's insane, dude.
And as you speak, right, I'm over here thinking, so TikTok has been around for what, 4 or 5 years now, right? It
Yeah, I
took
think I
off
think I,
during
I think
COVID.
it took
Yeah,
off
it
during
took off
COVID.
on COVID. So think about this, right? Whatever the excuse, the reason that they're giving is the reason that they're going to ban it. What about all these thousands? Let's not say millions, but let's say all these thousands of people that built a career on TikTok,
Yeah,
right? And they left their jobs because TikTok pays them for whatever they do, whether it's teaching or whatever they do, but they create what's it called, content, right?
content.
Yep.
Yep.
So these people, their life depends on the social media,
Yes.
depends on TikTok, how they're going to feed their families, how they're going to pay the mortgage next month, how they're
Hmm.
going to bring food to the table,
Yeah.
because they made a career out of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's going to happen with all
Like
these
like
people?
well hopefully, because I've thought about that, man. And hopefully, people were wise enough to build on that. That if they did learn something through these networks and outlets or whatever, that they did build on it, for a plan B in case something like this were to happen, which will happen, So hopefully they did build on it, and they're moving on, and they're probably, made something of it where they're okay, but not everybody thinks the same, Elmer. You know what I
Not
mean?
everybody thinks the same. I
Not
think no
everybody
matter
thinks
how
the
much
same.
money you're making, a lot of Americans we still live
They live
paycheck to paycheck,
and they live in the
and
moment,
they live in the moment. So they're
you
gonna
know,
find themselves without a job. They're
yeah,
gonna find themselves without an income. If the thing does goes down. So
financially struggling
mhm,
because although they are content creators, but they didn't take the time to financially stabilize themselves.
mhm,
Where okay, wow, I'm blessed. I got blessed. This happened here. Okay, now what do I do with this extra money that I got? You know what I
mhm.
mean? Rather than just going and blowing it, TikTok famous, but now TikTok's gone, so now I'm not TikTok famous anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So now what's going to happen? So hopefully they those who were wise enough to invest wisely or learn something new, or even finish school. You
yeah.
know, because a lot of them, I heard a few of them saying, yeah, TikTok gave me the ability to go back to school, because of everything that I was doing, content creating. I got to finish my degree. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully
Mhm.
they did pick up on something, man, and they carried it forward. It's
Yeah.
just a shame that that it has to come to this. You see
Mhm.
what I'm saying? That you know you finally something finally good happened, and now it's like getting taken away. It was like almost too good to be true.
Too good to be true. Yeah.
Again, you said it, man. People have made hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars on TikTok.
Bro, they made millions, bro. They made millions.
You see what I'm saying?
That
So
made millions, and there's people that made hundreds of thousands, and there's people that
hundreds of
made
thousands, yeah.
500, 600
It's
bucks,
just
but it was still a source of income for them.
and people's businesses were growing.
Yeah.
I followed this one lady that I learned a lot, about how to, repair credit and yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
But this lady, when you could see the difference in her from the very first video to now, you see the growth. You
Mm.
know, she has continued to teach herself and learn, and even study more to continue to help.
Mm-hmm.
See, now she does sell her information because obviously, not every information has to be free. We have to make
Mm-hmm.
a living. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
so she still sells her stuff. And it just gets better and better.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? Like they'll teach you these things that the banks don't want you to learn, man. They don't want you,
Mm-hmm.
and this is where I'm, it's gonna come back to what I'm about to say again. It's
Mm.
control. It's like, whoa, wait
Mm.
a minute. How are
These
these
people,
people?
they know too much now.
They know too
If we
much.
let them get away for another 4 years, we're gonna be out of business.
We're gonna be out of business. You
Mm-hmm.
got people, learning how to be their own banks. You got
Mm-hmm.
people learning how to pay off their cars 2 years earlier.
2 years early,
You
yeah.
got you
Oh
got
my
people
God,
learning how
yeah.
to
That's
you got
that's that's
people
big,
learning how to
yeah.
pay their mortgages,
Mm-hmm.
5 years earlier,
Sooner,
even
yeah.
10,
Mm-hmm.
by cutting down on interest. And a lot of these people wouldn't know these things if
Yeah,
it wasn't for applications like that.
yeah,
You
yeah.
see, where they finally say, "Oh, wait a minute, I could teach this here and
Mm-hmm.
not be banned or controlled."
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, and now look, banned and controlled until
Yeah.
what? Hopefully, what was that at? Red Note. I wrote it down. Red Note.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, Red Note, can translate some of the Chinese language into English, so we we can understand, how popular that could be,
Mm-hmm.
and if it is the equivalent, then hey, let's jump ship. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Um, I'm afraid that somebody will step in and buy it, sort of what like Elon Musk did with Twitter.
With Twitter.
And but the problem with that is also there will be people controlling what information gets out there,
Mm.
because obviously whoever buys this stuff, the government's going to be behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay, we'll let you purchase it, but this is we can't put this out there. We have to control this. You know, uh, it's this nation is no different than some of the nations that we criticize.
But see, this is what I wouldn't like someone like this. I wouldn't like TikTok to be purchased by one person, like Twitter,
Yeah,
like what happened with Twitter,
yeah,
because this person doesn't like what someone's saying. He has
yeah,
power to block you. He's
yeah,
doing that in Twitter now.
yeah,
Someone makes a comment that either they retaliate against him or they say something he doesn't like. What does he do? He blocks them,
yeah,
but because the power is in one man.
yeah,
So something like TikTok needs to be, if it's by an American, it has to be owned by a group of
yeah,
people. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like I want to say like a whole bunch of guys will get together and buy it, or a corporation that's not biased,
She get
that
bar stools to
you
buy
know what
it,
I'm
man.
saying, like
Dave
yeah, you got
Portnoy.
a bar, someone that it will give everybody an opportunity to express how they feel about
Yeah.
whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? But if you put TikTok in the hands of one person,
Hmm.
this person won't like it. Be like, oh, delete, block, suspend. No,
Yeah.
no, you can't say that. No, it will be whatever you want, whatever they want, and it's going to happen just like it's happening with Twitter. I don't like
Ridiculous.
what you said. I'm going to delete you. So
Ridiculous.
it's definitely going to be. I don't. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to go and cry in my
We're
pillow
gonna find
today.
out.
You're
We're
going to
gonna
find
find
out
out.
on Sunday.
Well,
It's definitely going to
Saturday
be
night
very
into
sad.
Sunday, we'll find out if my app. Well, I should probably update it before, so
I
that way I
did
can
an
have some
up.
time.
Yeah, there's an update, so you could still do an update, guys. If you want to do an update, go to the your market, with this Google Market or iTunes, and try to do a upgrade on your app from TikTok. So that way you'll have the
Hmm.
latest one, because you will not be able to update it once Sunday comes, because it's gonna be gone.
That's gonna
So
suck,
at
bro.
least if you update it before it's gone from the market, it'll work. If it stays on, it'll work, for a few more months. If it doesn't
Yeah.
go dark, it might go dark on Sunday. I don't know. But if it doesn't, it might still work up until you can, until the next update, and you can't do it because it's gone. But
How
or you
ridiculous
can
is
do
that?
like I do, just get a VPN and pretend you're in like somewhere in Africa or something.
But can you download the VPN to your phone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
there's one that I use. It's I actually have two. Um, IP Banish. It's very good. IP Banish.
IP banish. Let's write
Yep,
this down. Right.
it's a green logo.
Ban-
IP Banish.
Yeah. And the
Yeah.
second one, sir.
The second one, I'll send it to you. Private message. uh,
It's unbelievable, man.
uh,
This is nuts, man. This
yeah.
is nuts. But what can you do? There's
Bro,
nothing.
one of the things that I learned a lot on TikTok was how much beautiful places are to visit in the world, bro.
Oh my God, yes, man.
And
Oh
even
yeah,
here in Massachusetts, Connecticut, and New York,
yeah,
Rhode Island, bro,
yeah,
there's places that I never ever imagined they existed, and they're like an hour, two
yeah.
hours,
I
like
did.
deep
We
in
did
the
the same.
woods, bro. And
Yep, we
and
did the same
and
thing for traveling and stuff, man. We're like, I didn't even know this was here.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it
Hmm.
gives you the right ideas, man, of things to do. So I'm definitely bummed out. I'm bummed out.
There's
So
this one guy, man. He's like really nerdy, man. Maybe boring looking. This guy, but very interesting information, man. So this guy would just go around. He's in a an accountant suit, with some glasses, but he goes to like old buildings or old
mm,
homes and tells you what year they were built, right? why the structure is the way it is, why they changed whatever it was that they changed,
Mm-hmm.
right? But it's so interesting, you know.
Mm.
And we're talking like buildings or mills from like 1825 or 1869,
Damn.
you know. And then he goes to these houses that are, you know, hundreds years old, you know, and you know, this is why the structure is this way. You know, they changed it because of this, and in modern time they had to do this. Like real, it was, you know, a lot of information for like 1 minute, a 1 minute. You know what I mean? But then you're like, you know, you let the video loop again
Mm.
because the information he gives you is so much that you miss something. So it's
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
like
So
you're
you go
watching a
back
new
at it.
video.
Mm.
It's weird, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
but very, very solid information, man. You know, and yeah, I'm gonna miss that guy too, bro.
Yeah. Damn. You know what you should do though? Try to find them on Instagram or
Yeah,
Facebook.
yeah, we're
'Cause I
gonna
mean,
have to, man.
I was thinking about that. You know, I follow a lot of people,
Yeah,
and I was like, damn, you know, all these people, I'm not gonna, probably never gonna hear about them again. You know what I'm saying? And
cooking videos.
they bring like some good stuff, man. But
Yeah, man.
it is what it is at the end of the
What
day.
can you
So
do? You know,
we should have been tech guys, bro. We would have been creating the next TikTok.
I mean, as you know, as savvy as we could be, I'm surprised we didn't figure this shit out. Oh my god, man.
If you was Dominican, how would you call TikTok?
Toctic. Sí. ¿Es son Reba o son night? ¿Es son Reebok o son night?
TikTok, Tito, Tito. Yo estoy aquí en Tito. Oh my
I gotta be
goodness.
Dominican. Tony Pepperoni would have probably came up with something.
Yeah, he
something.
would have came out with a good name, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He would have came. He would definitely came up with a good name.
Oh,
El
man.
Tulikitak. Tulikitak.
Ah,
¿Qué tú estás viendo ahí? El Tulikitak.
tú lo quitas.
No, you mean
Yeah.
TikTok? No, Tulikitak. El TikTok lo sacaron hace tiempo.
Yeah, bro. Them Dominican, you follow anybody that's Dominican? Yo, those Dominicans be partying hard over there in DR, bro.
The videos that I see on TikTok
They
is
don't
some
they don't
dude
stop.
that's
They're
like
kind of wild,
they're
bro.
like they're like crying over some like bachata and shit.
I seen those,
Vuelve conmigo, por
bro.
favor.
You over there, you go to you go buy bread, bro. You see the guy like drinking beers and shit, like playing dominoes. That's what we were talking about earlier. I think that's where they get the whole idea here from
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's kind of like them people, man. They party hard. They be drinking with tables in the river, like literally in the river,
See,
playing dominoes, bro.
I like all that. That's actually pretty cool. You know what I mean? They,
Well,
'cause
that's what
they're
I'm
just chilling.
saying. Like you learn all that stuff, like
Yeah, yeah.
I never knew that until I started like watching those videos. I'm like, yo, these people know how to party.
I just don't see myself wearing tight clothing like that. You know what I mean? I'm good. But their lifestyle is, you know, is cool. You know, they're chilling. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. They party. Yo, they make a party at the gas station, bro. You go to the gas station, you go pay $20. The next thing you know, you're like, oh, can I get dame 20 pesos gasolina? You think you're at a club when you walk in there, bro.
20. Solamente 20.
Yeah, no, you gotta love the Dominican people. They party. See, and I didn't know that. I learned it
Yeah,
from TikTok.
I mean, yeah, if it
So,
wasn't for TikTok, you wouldn't have known a bunch of stuff, bro. Just so
yeah.
much stuff that, you know, we were blind to, that, you know, TikTok opened our eyes to. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You know, different cultures. You know, not just Dominicans. You know, you got
No,
Puerto
yeah,
Rico.
yeah. I learned a
You
lot
know,
about Guatemala too, man. Like
Guatemala,
beautiful places in Guatemala.
Yeah, Chile. You
Mhm.
know, Singapore. Not Singapore. Thailand. You know what
Mm.
I mean? Vietnam. You know, you got people, you know, out there, bro. You know, filming videos and stuff and uploading them onto TikTok. You know how people live out there. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff, man. You
I
know,
learned not to eat street Indian food.
negative, sir. There's one guy This one guy filmed, man. He ended up dying. Did you saw it? You saw
Yeah,
that?
the young kid from Mexico, right? There was
Yo,
one from Mexico. Yeah,
this
he
dude
ended up
has
dying
such
from that.
bad, like, I guess he had a stomach parasite or something, man, and it killed him.
So that kills you, bro.
Maybe it was the feet that the guy was like, putting the food with on a piece of bread using his feet. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
They're wild
Taking a
over
wild
there.
guess here.
All that
Just taking
food,
a wild
man.
guess. Yeah.
I mean, they're
And maybe
crazy,
if he
man.
would have washed his feet, okay.
Probably the guy would have survived. Maybe just get a, like a
Yeah.
diarrhea or something. But
Or put some cooking gloves. You know those gloves that those chefs put,
yeah,
those little clear, put them on your feet, bro. If you're gonna use your feet to make sandwiches.
bro. I think everybody in the United States has seen that Indian like that's cooking with his toes, man. Or yo, there was one guy. I think he was like either he was holding the knife or the nail was his knife, but he's like shredding like the meat, like he's
Yeah,
slicing
I'm
the
good,
meat,
bro.
bro,
Rusty.
with the toenail, or he was holding like a very short knife in between his toes. This mofo was like, "Wick, wick," con la uña así, bro. This is your toenail, bro.
Ay, qué rico. That's
No,
good.
cabrón, y después la rata también allá atrás, like big old rats, man. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you
You need a
though,
tetanus shot after you're done eating, bro.
I'll tell you though, that's the street food over there. But over here, I have ate some really good Indian food.
Oh yeah, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
like I visited a home of
but
this
you see,
young Indian couple, bro. Oh my God, they gave us so much food, bro, and it was
but you see
excellent.
how important. Of course, it's excellent because it's important that the food inspectors come along and make sure that this guy is not cutting meat with a rusty nail. You know,
He's not flattening the dough with his armpits and shit while he's sweating.
just adding a little extra musk and salt to this.
Yeah, we don't, a little bit of salt, natural salt. I'm telling you, it's crazy, man. It's
Yeah,
crazy. But
that's why the food tastes good because we actually are doing something right by incorporating food inspectors to come into these restaurants and making sure you that he's not serving with his toes.
they're crazy. Oh my God.
Quiero see that, Dios mío.
Tacho, bien asqueroso. Bien asqueroso. I'm just,
Oh,
you see me over here and I'm going like this, but all I can remember is like all these videos that I seen, like
yeah,
all these
man.
short reels of like the food. And I'm like,
There was this one. The dude was like, he was picking his nose, man, and he just like after he was done, he went and he just picked up the dough and just threw it in the pan. I was like, nobody saw him picking his nose.
okay. Yeah.
We
And
just,
you see there's
we
a
just
whole
gonna,
bunch of people online waiting to be
we're just gonna let
served.
him cook. Okay, go ahead, cook. We're good. I'll take the next batch. Y'all go ahead and eat this batch. I'll wait for
That's
the
a
next
cabrón.
batch.
¿Te imaginas ir para allá? Ya,
I'm good.
I don't know. I'm all set.
I
Not
am
even que me
good.
paguen, yo voy para allá. Fuck that.
Hell no, bro. Yeah, but the poor,
Mm.
well, I'm not gonna say poor bastard because that was his fault because he knew what he was doing. He's like, oh, I'm here and the famous, the video guy that serves food with his feet and crushes dough with his underarms and da da da. And what? 2 hours later, he was in the ER.
Papa, that's crazy. Like that
First of
you're
all,
missing you're
that food didn't
missing
even look
your
good.
life, bro. Like
First of all, the food it didn't look appetizing. So I don't even know what the hell he was talking about. You know, it might not be that bad. Nah, it doesn't look good.
it's bad. It's
Yeah,
it looks
and
like
and and
sewer water, most of
and,
it.
and, and to add insult to injury, the boiling doesn't help. It looks like
No,
some,
that-
it looks like some I don't know, some potion that a witch is like fucking cooking. It's just boiling and bubbling and nasty. I couldn't do it, bro. I'm good.
yeah, no.
I'm good.
And just they do it for the views, they do it for the entertainment. But
Yeah.
if I was a YouTuber, I'd be like, you know what? I believe you. There's good. I'll stay over here in Mexico and I'll
Tell
do
me how
another
it
show. How about some tacos, anyone?
tastes. Street tacos.
How about some tacos? Let's go eat winners at New York system or something. But I'm good with like going to India and try that nasty food,
I will show it to that line and be like, hey, por aquí no hay un Burger King, bro. There's got to be a Burger King in India somewhere, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't know. The streets over there don't look like they could host a Burger King or a McDonald's, man. I'll tell you that. I don't know.
ASAP, bro. I'm done. I'm out. I'll be like,
But
I'm
you
good.
know what's crazy though? That that's the part of India that we know. But India is divided in two, has a north and a south.
Like everything else is built. Yes.
And I think it's the south. Don't quote me, guys. Don't quote me. You can do your own research. But I think it's the south
Well,
where
TikTok's going to get banned. So if you're going to research,
well,
research
listen,
now.
where all the classy people, the rich people in
Yeah,
India
yeah,
live,
yeah.
bro. It's
But
nothing
that's
like
everywhere.
what we're talking about, So he has his two, the north and the south, and they don't get along in two. They hate each other,
Yeah.
just like we
Yes.
do here too.
And here's another quick little tidbit, right? So you know that that guy, what's his name? The one that travels to eat all these crazy foods out there, Andrew Zimmern.
Okay.
I love watching this guy. This guy's awesome. But I don't think he's crazy enough to go to that damn vendor and
Hell
have
no.
some dude feed with his feet. You see what I'm saying? I'm sure they're researching to these places that you're talking about.
Mm,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
This kid went somewhere in India, somewhere in the hood, somewhere, and was like, let's try that. But I'm sure that Andrew Zimmern and all these shows that we see on the Travel Channel and all this other stuff, I'm sure they go to the part you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, that although they might look a little run down, but they're actually cleaner, if you want to say, or civilized, if you want to say.
Like, I'm sure that every country has their street vendors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure like the street vendors over there that are clean, that their food,
They have to
they
be,
have
bro.
hygiene, and they're street vendors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're like
Because
a food, like a food critic, like or like a food guy, like a traveler, like
yeah.
the guy you're
Yeah,
talking about, right?
yeah, you said it
Um,
right. Food critic.
yeah. So you'll go to the street vendor like that's clean, that's
Yes.
that
I'm not going to Mr. Foot.
you're not gonna get one that's sitting on the ground and the sewer water running right under his legs. Like,
Oh
you gotta
my
be
god.
stupid to do that. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we're gonna make a show and we're gonna eat that food that's over there. Wait, is that a
Listen,
freaking rat that looks
that's
like
a
the size of a rabbit? You know
that's
what
a
I'm saying?
different type of E. coli, bro.
That's hell no,
That's an
man.
E. coli we don't even know about, bro. You know how COVID came out, COVID-19, whatever the hell.
That would be COVID
That's
55.
yeah, man. That's on a whole different
Mhm.
level, E. coli, bro.
Hell no.
Because for somebody to die after he was done eating there, first of all, you're not used to. You know how they say don't drink the water in a different country.
Yeah,
if you're
because the
not familiar?
bacterias on it are
The
different.
bacterias and stuff
Mhm.
is not filtered or whatever.
Mhm.
I'm sure it has something to do with that also. Like because the guy had the vendor had a line out there, but these are probably people that grew up
These
with this
people that
guy.
are immune to this, they grow up with that. They fucking the dirtier the better, bro. These people have
I'll be like this, like that meme. I don't know about all that. I was born here, bro. I don't know about.
you know what
But
I'm
I'm
saying,
gonna
bro.
Philly with her feet.
Yo, you see how dirty these guys are, and like you said, they're surrounded, and people are just like waiting to be served, man. How
One thing I
freaking no.
always look at, right, when we go to like these restaurants to eat breakfast or whatever, is the nails on the cook. If the cook got clean nails, right, you're good to go, bro. Once you see a little black, thank you, sir. Once you see a little black on there, man, you might want to start. Can you throw on some gloves, sir? You know what I mean? If you're not gonna clean them, can you throw on some gloves?
Yeah. So hold on. Now,
I don't want a stomach ache with my over
so
easy eggs.
let me ask you a question, right? Do
Yeah.
you walk around with a badge?
With a what? With a badge?
With your badge.
Oh hell no, negative, sir.
All right. All right. Well, so then how do you get into the kitchen? I thought you like flash a badge and be like, hey, I'm here to inspect your food.
The
My
food inspector. No, no, because you know, like okay, like my favorite breakfast spot is the one on Westminster. The
oh,
one in
the
the
little
corner. I
joint.
like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You remember how I think he the last time I went, he actually remodeled it a little bit.
They were
But remember,
they're Polish. I think they're Polish. Polish.
yeah, they're Polish,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they're Polish. Yeah,
Clean as can be, bro. And
yeah,
he's cooking right there.
yeah.
He's cooking right there. Any Waffle House you go to, where's the the seating area besides the booths? The
Yeah,
the the the, the grill's is right in front of you.
yeah, yeah. You always
You
got the
got the cook.
counter and then the
You
tables
got
in
the
the
cook
front.
right there. You know,
Mm,
so you got these places where
you can see.
okay, you can see. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. You know, if you're gonna do things like that, I would expect that if I'm going to like a Ruth Chris house to eat a steak, I ain't got to worry about cleanliness
Mm.
because I'm paying 50, $60 for a steak, sometimes 80. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that there's some cleanliness going on back there. You better have a drill sergeant back there, like the guy from Cooking Impossible. You know that yelling at these
Mm.
dudes why they're not clean. You know what I mean? If I'm paying all that money, so a lot of these mom and pop shops, I know none of them, none of them are perfect, man. They cook good and all that, but we also got to be careful.
Bro, um, Boston, right? Boston has the best Chinese food, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, bro, we used to travel
They,
to
they say New
Boston
York.
to they. Well, I don't know because I used to go there. We used to go there for the White Castles, but
Yeah, yeah,
Boston was the place always for like Chinese food.
yes.
Now I used to take my kids right to Chinatown. Be like, oh, come on, we're gonna go eat. We're gonna go eat Chinese. We'll go to
They got the
Boston, bro.
duck suckling, hanging off the window.
Yeah, but listen, there's this restaurant in Chinatown, right? I don't remember the name.
Mhm.
That it was like going down the basement,
Yeah,
right?
of an
And
alleyway or something.
like, yeah, bro, like, bro, you look at me like if you bring someone there for the first time, like, motherfucker, yeah, like,
Mhm.
what are you? Are you gonna murder me here? Like, freaking stinks, like this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
shady. I don't want to eat here.
yep.
But their food, bro, was
Ridiculous.
so freaking good, man. And
Yeah,
I'll tell you,
telling you, man.
good. And you go down the stairs, it's like going to, someone's house
Yeah,
basement. You're like,
yep,
there's a restaurant down there? Yeah, there is. Boom, you go down there.
yeah.
Soon as you walk in, right, they had like all these fish tanks,
Hmm.
because they were good with like seafood. They have fish, lobster, shrimp, and
Yes.
then you pick your own fish, right?
Hmm.
They take it out of the tank, they'll bring it to the table, they show it to you, and they bring it to the back. Or you hear, you hear in the back. No, that was like cats.
Meow.
Wait, did I order? What did I order? I ordered a fish. Was it a catfish I ordered? Then
Yes,
you
sir.
see a cat
It's
running. Whoa,
it's catfish.
a catfish. So,
Emphasis on the word cat.
so the place looked dirty, you know, and it didn't smell great. Um, I know the place was clean because you can tell, like you say, I worked in a kitchen
Yeah,
in kitchens most of my
yeah,
life, so I
yeah.
know.
You've always been in the kitchen,
But
bro.
if you go there, you'll definitely enjoy a great meal, bro. And I
Yeah.
always give it to that. Every time I talk to someone about Chinese food, I always bring that subject because it's freaking Boston, man. The best Chinese food. And
Izzy's the
that
one
one over
that
there
can
is
point
the
out
shit.
the best Chinese foods in Boston. You know what I mean? I
Mm.
mean, Izzy will be like, "Yeah, we're going here," and trust him when he says we're going here. Trust him. Just go, hands down. You, yeah,
Oh, I'll
hands
follow
down.
you, Izzy.
And when
Mm.
you want Chinese, man, you know, yeah, he's the go-to connoisseur or what do you call it? A sommelier of Chinese food. This guy can tell you, man.
It's good stuff, man. I love
Yeah,
food, bro. I love food, but yeah, definitely got to give it
yeah,
to Boston when it comes to the best Chinese food. Over
yeah,
here in Rhode
absolutely.
Island, they're slacking right nowadays.
A little fun fact about Chinatowns. Anywhere, any Chinatown that you go to, New York, Boston. Uh, I've been to the Chinatown out here in Orlando, and it's not really a Chinatown
Mm,
like what we're used to seeing. But
yeah,
like major cities, maybe like Chicago, San Francisco, they're all connected to San Francisco.
really?
Yes, yes. And it all has to do with their Tong associations. Yes, it's
Mm,
almost like how do you say the not the VFWs?
okay.
It's an equivalent to that. So every Chinatown has a Tong, Tong, an
Mm,
association that is designed to help the Chinese community and work in
mm,
and passports, residency, language barrier. I mean everything.
mm.
So all these, they're all connected to the San Francisco one.
Oh,
Yep.
wow. All right. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. And
And now
behind
you
that,
know.
yeah, now you know. And behind that is organized crime. Oh yeah,
I bet. Yeah, all the
huge,
Chinese mafia and shit.
huge, huge, huge. Yep. Especially the one in Boston and San Francisco. Highly organized,
Damn.
big time. Yeah, big time organized. Yep. So, but yeah, and that's why you see them that they almost all look the same. Especially the one in Boston and New York,
Mm,
right? The alleyways and the buildings, the way it's set up, they all have passages in those
mm.
alleys to get from one area to the other.
To the other, yeah.
Yeah, like you're saying that you're going down those steps or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If you continue going behind a back door of that basement, you'll end up somewhere else, and there's another
Mm.
alleyway that leads somewhere else.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that, yeah, and all that had to do with you know organized crime back in the day.
Hmm.
Yep.
That's crazy. Didn't know that. Good to know.
Now
Next time I'll go over there, I'm gonna start looking for like, yeah, I wonder where
yeah,
this door goes.
yeah. And to this day, they
Mm,
still have like
mm,
gambling nights.
mm.
Like mahjong.
Yeah, and Chinese people, man, they fucking
Yeah,
love to gamble,
they
bro.
love gambling.
Ooh, you see them at the
Mahjong
casino.
is the equivalent to dominoes for them.
Yeah.
That's mahjong for them, bro. They're big on that. Just like
Mm,
Hispanics are big on dominoes, they're
mm.
big on mahjong. Um, yeah, they got a bunch of games, man, that they play, man, and yeah, and they bet big money, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Big
yeah.
money, big money.
I know that's for sure because see him at the casino all the time. Well, this has been a great show, man. A lot of
Yeah,
things to talk about. We can stay up here all night. So I hope you
absolutely.
guys enjoy the show. Hopefully, we will have a TikTok next time. We'll see you guys.
Hopefully,
If not, then let us know where can we go to get everything that we talk about. I can't. It's gonna be sad, but it is what it is.
it is what it is. And please don't forget, if it snows overnight, 10 feet from the curb, extra.
10 feet from the curb, so you don't get the snow back. If you need to measure, call Mr. Diaz. He'll give you
Yeah.
some great ideas on how to measure. uh,
Oh my
well,
god,
you
man.
enjoy your 50-degree weather, 60-degree weather in Florida.
Yes.
We'll enjoy our, I don't know, maybe
Currently,
20-degree weather.
currently 59 degrees, sir. Currently.
Very nice.
What do we got over there right now?
I don't know. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got?
Don't look
We
for your phone,
got.
'cause your phone recognize you, bro. He's still trying to
Do,
unlock that shit.
can you check the weather for me, please?
You gotta grow your beard back so the phone can recognize you.
29. It's 29 here in the state of
29
Rhode
degrees,
Island.
bro.
29, bro.
Oh hell no. I'm good, bro.
29, bro.
I'm
Freaking
good. Hey man, I gotta get you out here, man, one of these days, man.
yeah.
You gotta plan
Yeah.
a day, man, a
Yeah,
weekend.
Jim,
Plan a
we got to
weekend and
do
come
it.
out here, man.
Got to
And
do
I'll do
it.
the same.
All right. But tablao. All right. You guys take care. Thank you. We hope you guys enjoy the show. We'll see you guys again. Esto Entre Amigos podcast. Don't forget to like, follow, and share. Leave us a note. Leave us your comments. We always check your comments. We always read them. So thank you guys for watching. Mr. Diaz, the mic is yours.
Have a good night.
We'll see you guys again. Hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Go Celtics.
Hoy he decidido que te tengo que olvidar. Lo que te daba ayer hoy no te puedo dar. Otro cariño se interpuso en mi camino y alguien que me sabe dar lo que a ti se te olvidó. Hoy